initial response when you found out you were going to be part of New York City FC's first cohort of the Future Leaders program?
It was a huge honor. I think it's always exciting when the organization that you're a part of recognizes you, sees something in you, potential that they'd like to draw out and offer you skills, build you up.
It's exciting because sometimes you have to remind yourself that you really are that person, right? That you really work hard, and sometimes you want to keep your head down and just come in, do what you got to do, but it's nice when you're recognized from those people, from your leadership team, and you're like, wow, I really am doing what I'm supposed to be doing here, and to know that they want you to continue to thrive with the organization.
Just being on this campus and stuff, it's my first time too, and I was the vibe here is so, as the kids would say, the vibes are immaculate. It's just been so amazing to be here, and I hope we can kind of build a culture that they have here over in New York.
Everybody talks about it, this bigger than, greater than, the Manchester City, the great city football group, the campus, right? My first time, but as soon as I walked on here, it's yeah, we belong here. This is for us. It just makes this program even more exciting.
So yesterday we were at the Etihad with a beautiful backdrop of the seats and the stadium itself. We were there for City Football Leadership Institute, yes. And we were able to speak with leaders not only within City Football but also around the UK in sports. But it was interesting to see people outside of the organization also kind of buy into kind of this larger group and this larger idea that City Football has of just using the power of sport to grow in different facets.
I think as I continue to be a part of this program, I was able to really think about my goals a little bit more strategically and be able to kind of like you said, right, shift my mindset, especially after hearing some of the speakers we've heard this week, and really be inspired of okay, what can I contribute? How much can I contribute? How can I tackle certain things? Your mindset is important. How do I kind of really shift that as well?
Crushed it.
Do I have a career in
I think you might.
talk show?
My favorite part was definitely hearing from leadership. Having the experience of sharing, goals for yourself with Rule has been really great. I don't think, like you said, not many people get that opportunity.
Favorite part of the trip would be seeing familiar faces, talking to people, walking around the campus, visualizing, what ours could potentially look like. And the outings were cool. Going out at night, I think all the outings were great. The dinners, we went to Flight Club last night, we played darts. That was a fun outing, just kind of hanging out with the group, not on a work level.
That was also really fun, getting to know and bond with everybody. We already kind of knew each other relatively well, I feel but being on this crazy ride of 3 days that feels like 3 weeks in the best way, was just really fun, really awesome.
I always talk about how we're in such a unique opportunity as a club, right, where we can shape and mold it to what we want to be. So having this experience is definitely gonna help us do that.
We are helping build something like this in New York City, which is home for me. So I see the vision. I've always been bought in, but being on this trip and seeing it in person, connecting with everybody has just been so inspiring, so humbling also. But I'm also pumped to get back home and oh yeah, let's do this,